Hello, my name is Blair and welcome to another app. Today we're gonna take a look into this Mac OS and how to use the Office suite. Of course, there are different types of Office suite right here in our different operating system. We have like the Microsoft, which is one of the popular, and we also have the Linux, which is they're using LibreOffice or the only Office. So let's get a try this Mac OS because this is one of the powerful application or Office application or Office suite that is being used by most of the publisher. I am Blair, your science and computer and mathematics teacher. So I'm here at my desktop right now. I have the iPad and at the same time I have the Linux KDE right now, which is we're gonna take a look into this Apple Office suite, which is what we call the Pages. It is basically a Office suite for Apple computers, which is the iPad and the Mac OS. Of course, in our Linux, we have the only Office, which is right now I'm using it right here. And of course, I have the Apple computer iPad right now. So let's just click this one. So as you can see, I have a lot of recent documents already written right here. And this is actually basically the powerful version of the Office suite. If you want to click like in the Office, in the only Office, you have to select the document, the spreadsheet, the presentation, or the PDF, because you could edit and at the same time convert it into what kind of document. Is it the Microsoft Docs or is it in portable document file? So in Apple computers, we have only this particular Office suite, which is the Pages. How to add it? Of course, you just click this one. You have the option of the portrait or the landscape. Of course, most of us, when we print out our document, we are actually in our portrait mode. And if we use it on our screen like the display that we have right here in our classroom, we use actually the landscape. When you have the presentation, of course, it is always in landscape. But if you print it out, this document, most of them are in the portrait mode. So as you can see, when we click right here in our document, so I'll just zoom in so that you can see. As you can see, it is a portrait. But of course, you can also orient this into the layout if you want to make it in a landscape mode. So in Pages, in our Apple computer, which is right now the iPad, so you also have that option. Either you could basically have the black background or the white background. Most of us, we use this as a printed, like in a test paper. So we use the portrait mode. I'll just gonna click this one. Probably I'll be using the blank portrait mode, of course, because we're gonna apply it as a printed out. And of course, when I zoom out, let's remove the keyboards first. When we zoom out, so as you can see, it is in portrait mode. And of course, when we type in like testing, zoom in, okay, so it is there. And then of course, if you want to increase the size, of course, just go to the font size and then click like that. So that is how our iPad. But how about in our Mac laptops or the MacBook? Let's try to see that in our Mac computer. I'm here at my desktop in my Unix Mac OS, and of course I have to go to the all apps or the launchpad. So let's go to the Office suite, which is a pen with a something-ish written on a paper. So it is Pages. So let's click this one. When we start, we have this as interface, like the recent apps, documents, downloads, or the movies. But of course, in my pages right here in my iCloud, it's already here. Some of my work is already here. Of course, I've been using this laptop for a couple of months, and of course, I did something and write some scripts. Of course, right now it's a new document. Let's click this one. So we are faced with these choices, the templates. We have the blank, which is a portrait, and a landscape blank page. Of course, you have different choices right here. We have the blank black portrait and the blank landscape, which is white. We also have the reporters right here, plus the portrait books, plus the landscape books, letters, resume. We also have the flyers and posters, newsletters, cards. Why is it we have these choices as we have the templates? Because most of these clients that uses this pages or the office suite of Apple is actually using it for publication. So that is why we have those information right here, the certificate, stationery, miscellaneous, newsletters, and all those stuff right here. So let's just start with all, and then you could choose for the landscape or the portrait. But I want to print this one out. So that is why you have to use the portrait. But if you are just using it for the laptop or just viewing it, of course, you could opt it for the landscape. Taking notes, we also have this. Of course, let's just try to look into this. So how to create notes. There you have it. Time and date, layout, style, the title right here, subject, and of course your bullets. And of course, if you want to change the title of your page, you just click right here and then type in your file name. And of course, where is your folder? If it's gonna be on the pages iCloud, so you can click that one. And you can also share it. But of course, you have to save it first. Of course, if you want to zoom in, just click right here, fit, or the fit page, or zoom in 200. I want to let you see this one. Let's try to make our title, let's just say Apple Pages. And our subject is the pros. So the pros right here, it's highly customizable, easy to navigate. I don't know if you agree. Oh, by the way, let's bring this one up, and then let's try to enter before we proceed. So we try to edit the title with the Apple Pages pros and cons. Let's just add dash in between that one. And then just click outside of that one, and then it will be saved like that. Okay. So I want to do it like the same with this one. So let me, so just like that one, let's try to extend those line like that one. And then down here, the cons, then dash. I think we need to format this one first. So the spacing, let's put 0. Okay, cons. Let's just say exclusive only in Apple computer products. That's one of our cons. It is also closed source. In our pros, I think one of the reason it is you have all those stuff right here. So let's just say that it is more like have more options as to layout. I want to add in the cons that only dot pages as their file name. So it is a file name right here. So it is a file name only with pages. There you have it. So how about to change this one? Because I want to highlight this one, the title that we have. Let's just scroll in right here. So we just want to make it an impact there. Or let's just look for more. So we could like bold it. Yes, it's already bold. And let's increase the like 20-ish, the header. Instead of like this font, let's go for something else. Maybe some exclusive to Apple. Okay, that's a little bit okay. The pros, the subject that we have, we could like look for more. Maybe the vintage will do. Same with this one. Let's look for the vintage again. Oh, by the way, I haven't checked the pros. Okay, it is 14, so we have to change this one to 14. Right, so it's formal now, right? It's uniform. So there you have it. I think that's one of the reasons why the publisher wanted to use this one as a highly customizable, and at the same time it is highly easy to navigate, and of course more options as you lay out compared to Windows, of course. And of course you could like easily just add some geometrics right here, like that one. You could drag like inside this one. See, it has their angles and all those stuff. It's basically, it's nicer compared to Windows. Of course, let's put more shapes right here. Let's drag this one. See, it's equipped as it. See, nice. It is more manageable compared to Windows, that it is like crooked on some sort of something. But right here in Apple, it is snapping into its place, like there is a imaginary line to guide you, something like that. So it is easier. And of course, the fonts are much better. You can also put some chart if you wanted to, like for example, this one. Let's put some chart. This is just an example. So see, let's put some chart, another chart, probably like this one. It is nicer, right? You can edit your chart right here. See, it is much better compared to Windows. It is navigatable. You can add some comments too right here. You can add some comments, just click that one and then it will pop up. Cool, right? So that is our pages. It's highly customizable, easy to navigate, more options as to layout. We could change its color to, anyway, format, blue. How about this one? I want to make it like orange. See? So nice. So if you have some question, feel free to ask me. Write it in comments down below. And of course, if you are wondering, well, it's just automatically save that one. Every time you close, it just happened to be like there. It will just ask you save, and then you're good to go. Of course, you can enjoy the pages. Of course, just click how much stars you will rate. But for me, not for now. If you mistakenly erase your pages, of course, just come right here in the search bar and then search for pages again. And then click. And then you have this to download. Cool, right? Office suite of Apple computers for MacBook, iPad, and iPhone. That's for now for our Apple pages, the pros and cons. If you like this video, please give it a like, share your thoughts, give me some comments. And I hope you enjoy our Office suite right now. We're talking about the Mac OS Office suite. Join us for another app next time. I'm Blair, your science, computer, and mathematics teacher. Bye for now and see you in the next episode. And remember that science means knowing. That is why science is cool. Ciao.